truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. And we are officially underway here. Takes the return feed. Perfetti's got the puck. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. Here comes the goaltender to play the puck outside the crease. Skates across the blue line. Minnesota's got control of it now from their own end. Takes a shot. And not much on that one. Quebec's got the puck. Through pass ahead. Pushes it across to Hughes. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Perfetti. Close save and the play continues. Jerseys, hats, keychains, you name it. Smartphone cases, they got you covered at the team store. Check them out online or you can visit it just outside the arena. Open 7 days a week. Moves it quickly over to Brodin. Foligno's got it along the boards. And he takes the feed. Slides the puck to Doan. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Quick pass to Siegenthaler. No Deeks got the puck against the boards. Moves close to the point. Dishes it off. Denied by the goaltender. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Gets it over to Foligno. There's a shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat.
I'm not sure if he was ready for that hit, James, because he went down in a hurry, and it was hard. Now he's laboring. He's really struggling to get back to the bench where the trainers are waiting for him.
Kubel's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Foligno. Feeds it over to Kubel. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Roy. From the left side, takes the pass. Quebec's got the puck against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Brazo. Slides the puck down low. Driving right to the front. And a great save.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Harley's got it against the boards. Here's a blast. Answers the call with a big save. Tarasenko's got the puck along the wing. Knocked away by McGinn. Quick shot. And he's able to handle that one.
Wedgewood's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Works it across to McGinn. Minnesota's looking to break out. Pushes it across to Tarasenko. Battle along the wall. Tarasenko's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Svechnikov's got it along the wing. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Picked up along the wall by Svechnikov. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Handles the pass. Puck grabbed by Brodin. Oh, my! Quebec's got the puck in their own end. From the right side, takes the pass. Rocks him on the play. Dishes it to Kaprizov. Poked away at center by Brazo. Harley's got it in the defensive end. Passes it to Kaprizov. Quebec's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Roy's going to play it against the half wall. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Sent into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Spurgeon. Moves it to Kaprizov. From the neutral zone now. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Looks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Takes that pass back at the point. Here's a short pass to Greg. The Wild have possession along the boards. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Big time stop. Taken by Zadorov. And that play's broken up. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are now underway in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Quebec's coaches will be happy through the first 20 minutes of the game, James. I mean, the key to the game is getting the puck and having it, retaining it, and that's exactly what they've done. They've owned possession time. I just think they can be more aggressive around the net front in the offensive zone. If they can do that and get some good high-danger scoring chances, I think they'll get on the board.
Here's a chance! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Siegenthaler's been struggling to find offense, and you can certainly feel it in his play. You know, just look at his habits. He's holding on to the puck a little too long, not taking the shot when he has it. You can sense the frustration during this pointless streak.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Moves it to Kaprizov. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Taken along the wall by Boldy. Crouches down and blocks the shot. Long jam in front, that's broken up. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. He scores! The breakaway finish! That's how you do it!
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish. What a counterattack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Nordiques got to be feeling good about themselves, finally breaking through and getting one here in the second.
And that's a good one to get, James. They can finally breathe a sigh of relief as they've had possession, they've had the shots, they've had the opportunities, and finally they convert.
Moves it quickly over to Watt. Shot! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Gustavsson.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Wild have taken possession in their own end. Quick pass to Trenton. Minnesota's got it along the wall. Intercepts it at center. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
Nordiques got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Quebec's taking possession in their own end. They're going to go here.
Well, the tempers are flaring and changing the momentum of the game. Let's see who the winner is.
And that'll do it after that one.
Gotta know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. Coming off a heated battle like that, it's important to allow those emotions to just simmer so they can cool off in the penalty box for 5 minutes, get some rest and some water.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Minnesota's won the draw. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Shot! Puck won't go!
And he works so hard to get to the middle of the ice and to get that scoring chance, and he just blows it wide.
There's the whistle, and here's the call. Obey Pavel's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
Quebec's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
And he takes the pass. Rips it. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
And he turned that one aside. They clear the zone. Handles it again. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick feed to Schmaltz. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Gustavsson.
What an incredible save in the high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Well, here we go. Big-time face-off in the offensive zone for this power play unit.
Well, and they haven't made any mistakes, right, James? They're moving the puck. They're finding ways to attack the net. They just haven't put it in, and they're up against a tired goaltender. They got to smell blood, and they got to put it away.
And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Quebec's got a hold of the puck now. Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that play.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. This has become one of the most rabid fan bases in hockey. The sellout streak continues here in this barn again tonight here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they're selling the merch as well. Just have a look around, James, and you can see the colors. You can see the jerseys being worn. I mean, ownership loves this, as well as the players on the ice. Every time they set foot on the ice, they can hear and feel that everyone is pushing for them.
Quebec's gained the line and into the zone. The Wild have the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it to Trenton. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. Siegenthaler's getting called for tripping.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden, you're retrieved back on your heels because you're killing.
Guys, there's not too much to be concerned about here. This might be the first penalty they're killing of the game, but this PK unit is ranked top 10 in the league. They know what to do. They know how to get the job done, and they actually could swing the momentum back in their direction if they can shut this down right here.
Takes the puck along the boards. Takes the feed. Here's the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And that's intercepted by Boldy. Minnesota's across the blue line. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Quebec's gained possession along the boards. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Quick pass across to Faber.
Siegenthaler's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Minnesota still dealing with a one-goal deficit as the power play fails to capitalize.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Here in the late going to the frame. Quebec's ahead 1-0. Hinostroza's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Pass to Hellison. Moves the puck. Loses the coverage there. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
Gustavsson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Quebec's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Minnesota's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Receives the pass. Tries to get the puck over to Brodin. Takes it across the blue line. Shot off the outside of the iron and will play on.
Minnesota's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Sends the pass over. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Here he is, wristed on net. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be closed upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
Minnesota's push in the offensive end gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, with impeccable timing too, James. Yeah, at the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Quebec's won the faceoff. And one last save. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Nordiques got the puck. Gains the zone. Drills them. Minnesota's got the puck along the boards. Into the offensive end now. And he takes the feed.
Faber's been quiet tonight and hasn't contributed offensively, and this is a problem for his team who relies on their star sniper. This game's still close. He's got to find a way to get his game and get back on track.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Denies him! He got all of it! Feeds the puck to Radish. From the left side, takes it at center. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Nordiques won the draw in the neutral zone. Intercepted at center by Trennan. Nordiques got the puck now. Here they come on the attack. Slides it across. Turns it away.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Right in the low slot. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Brodin's picking up steam. Let's move to the middle. Picked off in front. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice. Coughs up the puck. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Tarasenko's moving the puck through his own zone. Sends a pass over. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a face-off.
Gustavsson's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Here's a short pass to Olivier. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. And he loses control here. Moves it quickly over to Quebec. Pokes it away in his own end. Puck scooped up by Broberg. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Olivier. Oh, that's a huge stop by Gustavsson.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride and you can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
Nordiques got possession of the puck. Great positioning by the defender. Jiricek's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Big time stop. Quebec's got the puck in the defensive end. Feeds it over. Quebec's got control of the puck. Gustavsson's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Quebec's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Ross won the draw here in the offensive zone. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Quebec's got it, and they're on the attack. Handles the puck. With the blast. Turns him away. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Quebec's won the draw, and they'll go to work. The Wild have taken possession along the wall. Quick pass to Goldie. And that's blocked. And there's the save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Well, it's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
Nordiques won the defensive zone draw. Puck picked up by Hellison. neutral zone and into the offensive end. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Helleson stick handling in his own zone. Tries to feed it over to Hinostroza. And now he angles it across to Tarasenko. Quebec's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. The Wild have control of the puck. Battle along the boards. Picked off. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Here they come on the attack. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. And he lays him out with that collision. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he had the answer on that play.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
A critical draw here. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Shuts him down. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. On the attack along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the feed at the back end. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Taking a penalty at the end of the third period when it's a tie game is a tough one. If they want to get to OT, they're going to have to kill it off.
No coach wants their team to take a penalty this late in the game, especially when the score is tied. This PK unit, though, they're ranked top 10 in the league. Let's see if they can just shut them down here.
Takes the feed at the point. Close save.
Wedgewood's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity. Well, that was a 10-ball save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. Quebec's won the face-off deep in their own end. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Cates. Off target. Big hit along the board.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Oh, and he whiffs on it. Quebec's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Scrum along the wall. Here's a pass down low. Huge steal in his own end. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Quick feed to Boldy. There's the horn, meaning one thing. We've got overtime, and it's coming up in just a second. Will someone get a chance to put the game on their stick? Overtime looms. Minnesota's got possession to start the period as their power play continues. For the win! They score! They take it in overtime! big one.
Well, this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.